Hello, I'm Jessica Ojeda from Selva Spanish, and in this video I'm going to take you through a quick presentation of LoMásTV. If you haven't heard of LoMásTV, basically it's a website where you can go watch videos, short video clips really, in Spanish that are made for Spanish learners. And I recommend LoMásTV for beginners up to intermediate. I don't recommend LoMásTV for advanced learners because really, once you're advanced, I think you should just be able to go watch full video clips and full movies and everything that's made for Spanish speakers. This site is for Spanish learners. And so what is it exactly though? Basically, it's based on watching short video clips. So let's take a look at one of those video clips. Well, first, we're on the website here. It's at LoMásTV.com. And if you scroll down, here are some free demo videos. We can click any of them. Let's check out Carolina and Acentos. So the level of difficulty. Okay, so it starts playing automatically. And it gives us a level of difficulty 4 out of 5. So if we play it again.
Es que no sé cómo explicártelo. Vamos a ver, yo vengo, como se habréis dado cuenta, algo que tiene ella habla es que es supernatural.
Alright, so if you notice, while she's speaking, there are the Spanish subtitles here, and then the English subtitles here are showing up, which is really cool. But let's say we're intermediate and we already have, you're trying to only focus on your Spanish. So if you kind of understand the meaning already, you can hide the English subtitles. But what if you get to a word that you don't know, and you don't want to show the whole thing because you want to try to figure it out on your own? Maybe you can click it. With one click, just one click, it's super easy. The definition will show up over here. So notice it says mostrar. Let's say we didn't know what mostrar meant. We clicked it, and here it is over here. The first one says to show. Then the next show, display, exhibit, present, manifest. So you get the idea behind the meaning of the word mostrar. Let's see what it says here. The first one, to show. It's going to show you different accents. Os va a mostrar diferentes acentos. What's cool about this dictionary is that it's not only just one dictionary, it's a combination of several dictionaries. So first here you see the Spanish Learner's Dictionary. Right below it is the Babylon Spanish-English Dictionary, then the Advanced Español-Inglés box. Next, just two more dictionaries. So that's a total of five dictionaries, all right here at your fingertips, really just with one click. Okay, so if we click on another word, acentos, notice that it will say accent, mode of pronunciation, characteristic of a group of people or region. So we have like a really good definition here about what an accent is. It also tells us that it's masculine. So if you already know, there are feminine and masculine words in Spanish, and you have to know if they're feminine or masculine, basically, in order to be able to correctly say a sentence or say something. And also you can just type in a word here too as well. For example, if we want to type in cama, for example, cama means bed, and then it can give, and this is much more right here, bed, couch, satin, layer, litter. So it's got a lot of different meanings. Any word you can put in here, or if we want to go to from English to Spanish, let's say bed, and same thing. So we went from English to Spanish or from Spanish to English. So let's say we're playing her,
os va a mostrar diferentes acentos.
And she's going way too fast, okay? So there's this really cool slow button. So let's try it out.
Del idioma español. Como sabréis, el español hay más de 300 millones de personas que lo hablan, y cada una o cada zona de donde se habla español tienen un acento diferente. Por ejemplo,
okay, so it slows her down, and it's much easier to understand it when you hit the slow button. It does sound like just a tad bit choppy, but it's not anywhere near where you wouldn't be able to understand it. So I really like the slow button for when you don't understand, or if you're just starting out. Once you're starting to understand things, I wouldn't recommend using the slow button too much. If you're always listening to slow people speak, then when you go out there in the real world, well, nobody's going to speak like this, so you know you really need to just Only use that slow button when it's necessary. Also, what's cool is you can go back. And when you go back, it goes back just to the last thing she said.
Tienen un acento diferente. Tienen un acento diferente.
So if I didn't understand that one section, all you have to do is click back, and she'll say the same thing over and over again if I just keep clicking back. And that's really cool because it plays the last clip, the last thing she said, so I don't actually have to come up here and find it or do anything like that. I was like, where was it, or any type of searching for the last thing she said. All you do is click back and she'll replay, or whoever, in this case it's a woman, she'll replay whatever she just said. Also, what's really cool is to play games. So let's play the game. It says listen for the missing word and fill in your answer in the field to the right. And thank goodness they have the vowels with the accents and the ñ, so that we don't have to search for them on the internet or type in any wild codes to get them.
Español hay más de 300 millones de personas que lo hablan, y cada uno o cada zona de donde se habla español tienen un acento diferente. Por ejemplo,
alright, so it's going to stop at the end. So if you heard it, say habla. Let's check. Yes, I got it. So you just click next.
O con incluso dentro de la gente de España con un catalán. No sé cómo explicarlo. Por ejemplo, pues cuando decimos que alguien está estupendo.
So let's say that was como, and let's say we're not going to put an accent and see what happens. So I didn't put the accent on purpose, and I got 5 points. Last time I got 10 points because I got the word 100% correct. This time I didn't put the accent here. Well, you see it here where it's in red. I didn't put the accent mark, so I could have clicked here instead. So if I wanted to put it right, I could just click here, and then like that. And that would have been correct. I would have gotten 10 points. So even if you don't get the word 100% right, you still get some credit, which is really cool. Here's the button to exit the game, so let's exit, and you go right back here. So that's pretty much it as far as the video goes. Really good. I recommend you listening to the video. If you're an absolute beginner, listen to it with the subtitles on in English and Spanish so you can understand it about 3 times. Then do it 3 more times with just the Spanish subtitles, and then 3 more times with no subtitles, so just listening. So because the key to learning a language is repetition, and that's what you have to have. So you're going to do it a minimum of 3 times every way you do it. So if there are 500 videos here already, whew, think about that. If you did each video, just say you did each video a minimum of 5 times, that's a lot. You know, that's a lot of time that you can invest, and it's a lot of good quality time you can invest, because that's what you need more than anything if you're learning a foreign language, is to hear it. And that's exactly what's going on. You're seeing and listening, so you're seeing real situations, and that's what you need, is real situations. You don't need to study vocabulary list or tons and tons of grammar, although grammar is good and vocabulary is good, yeah, but really what you need to do is listen. Okay, so talking about that, let's exit out of this, go back to the website, and they have the videos. Let's see, they have 500 videos here on LoMásTV, totaling about 29 hours. And so you can see they have the videos organized into action, art and culture, commercial, lots of different types of categories. Alright, so that takes care of the videos part of LoMásTV. They also have flashcards and lessons, so let's just have a look at the flashcards. I normally don't like flashcards because normally you just get a list of words like this, and I don't know, you click them and they turn over and they give you a one-word definition on the other side. Well, of course, I like these, and they're not like that. So let's see what's different about these types of flashcards. Metas. Metas, I know what it is, but let's just say I don't know it, and it will just give me the definition here. And I was thinking of, actually, they use this as a verb in this definition here. And I was thinking of a goal. I was thinking of goals. So, you can scroll on down and see if what you were thinking is here, and also learn other things. Like I didn't have in my head put, but also, of course, it means put. Metas, no te metas. It's like don't go there. Don't get in my business. No te metas. Or don't get in whose ever business. So we go on to the next word, almas. So let's see. I think I know it. I think it's souls. Yes, so it's souls. And was I right? Yes. So I think I know it. Chistes, joke. So was I right? Yeah. Alright, the next word is recién. And let's say I think I know it means recently. And we do have recently. So what's great about these flashcards is that, for one, you have the definition. You don't just have one word on the other side of the flashcard. You have several definitions here from different dictionaries. And you also have an example. You have the word in context. And that's exactly what you need. You need it in context, because when you learn a foreign language, you don't need to learn word for word, because you'll notice that word for word translations, they're not correct, and you just can't. You can't go from one language to the other translating word for word. You translate ideas. So when you learn a word in context, there you have an idea instead of just a vocabulary word. And here we have just here. So recién llegaste, you just came back. That's recién llegaste. So to learn in context is super. One more thing. We looked. The flashcards go with the video. So that's what's super cool. So here we have this video. It goes with visitando a Marta, entrando en la casa. So once you watch the video, you can do this before or after. It doesn't really matter. When you do one video, you can do the flashcards that go along with it. Alright, let's go to the next lessons. So what I like about the lessons is that they have them separated into expressions, grammar, life, and vocabulary. Notice they have some grammar, some expressions, and they seem to have a lot of vocabulary. This one is talking about the pronunciation when the S sounds like an H. So when the S sounds like an H, some native Spanish speakers will say it like that. And if you notice here, this looks more like a blog post than a lesson. Normally you get the reason why the S sounds like H is because of this reason. And then if you read like that, really you're not going to remember it. But what this is I like the lessons a lot because it's like somebody's talking to you. For example, LoMásTV viewer Donnie wrote and asked, in Fiesta in Miami, Antonio pronounces the H when he says hace. I have always been told this is a cardinal sin. Please explain. And so right here they say, that's a good question. Does the Canary Islander Antonio really pronounce the H in hace? Well, we took a listen and it seems he does. What's going on? And so they go on and they explain to you, but in real English, like somebody's just talking to you. And that's what I love about the lessons. It's not boring. You can read it and you don't even realize that you've read a whole Spanish lesson when you get to the end. I guess that's pretty much it. And if you like LoMásTV, or if you want to go try it out, remember, just go to the home and right down here you can try it out for free. These 5 videos and also the demo video here. And once you're ready to subscribe, just click right here, subscribe button, and you'll notice $9.95 a month, $54.95 for 6 months, or $99.95 for a year. Also, they have plans for schools or universities if you're buying in bulk. So maybe if you're buying for a classroom, say 60 people, I don't know, they will give you a discount. The more people you have, of course, the higher discount you get. So that is it. I hope you like LoMásTV, and I really like it. I think it's an excellent way to improve your Spanish, especially for the beginners and the intermediate learners. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Selva Spanish. Hasta luego.